Kai Havertz restore parity for the Gunners in the 58th minute of the second counter. And there's Arsenal with the ball at the back right now, looking to break out against Southampton. Calafori on the ball there, just to go inward. And yes, still the Gunners in possession. Still lost possession there. And Southampton will break out from the back in the zone. Still lost it to Arsenal. And they're just chasing the ball. They are losing possessions in dangerous positions in the second half.
Yeah, losing the ball in a dangerous position for led to that goal they conceded first. But even Arsenal too lost the ball in a dangerous position. So Arsenal will shoot. Declan Rice, his shot kept rising and went over the bar. So it's going to be a goal kick to Southampton, 62nd minute. It is at the Emirates Stadium, straight to the Etihad Stadium. It's the 63rd minute in that one. Man City leading 2-1. And it doesn't look like Fulham will go down without a fight, attacking down the left. Adama Traoré cross into the box. And that was cleared by Kovacic, by Ruben Diaz, the Portuguese international. Andres Pereira, who opened scoring. And this one will start play from the throw-in, finds Adama Traoré down the left. And the enemy within, as far as I'm concerned, losing two clear-cut chances that would have saved them 3 goals ahead in that encounter, which would have made it a tall order for Man City to come back.
So you say enemy within? Are you? Is it Arsenal? Is it Chelsea that sent him?
The close enemy within.
You sent him from Chelsea.
Someone that is part of a unit and working against that unit directly or indirectly.
Attacking right now, looking for that second goal in this one, and that will be all for a goal kick, if I'm not mistaken. There. Yes, this guy Havertz looking for his second goal in the second half, but couldn't get that into the back of the net. What a moment there for the Gunners there. And the goalkeeper there, Aaron Ramsey, we have what's this? As it chose up to set it off where there is still Southampton in possession, but it's hard for a throw-in. You can see on the face of Sugawara there, he knows that they were playing with fire there. And here's Martinelli on the ball there, just back into the middle of the park, finds Trossard to Martinelli. Martinelli will have a chance to get into the box there, just to set it back into the part of his teammates. Here might just be a chance for Arsenal. Second goal.
Oh!
What a shot there for Thomas Partey for his second time in this game. Took a wicked deflection. And is out for a corner kick for the Gunners in the 64th minute of this encounter.
And in the other encounter, in the match between Manchester City vs Fulham, Calvin Bassey has just been given a yellow card for dragging Foden, you know. He had him on his clothes, dragged him back, and he was given a yellow.
And Smith Rowe and Carney has been introduced into that encounter at the Etihad Stadium. Free kick to Manchester City from that foul committed by Calvin Bassey. Corner kick to Arsenal. As the 64th minute of that one, Bukayo Saka stand next to this one. Can he do the needful? Can he do what they usually do? And a cross into the box. Too much pace on that ball.
Too much weight on it. Yeah. It's a good corner kick there from Bukayo Saka. But the weight on it is too much. And for the dark artist in the box there, to get onto that. Arsenal continuing, starting with their routine from free kick situation there. But they couldn't just make good use of it this time around. It's going to be a goal kick to Southampton. We are 65 minutes gone into this encounter, and about just 25 minutes onto the end of full time in this encounter. Will the Gunners get the second goal, or will Southampton shock and shut up the Emirates unfaithful in this encounter? Arsenal regains possession in the middle of the park and looks to attack this time around. Sends a long one and straight into the part of Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli has a man to beat, sent across into the box there, and still Arsenal in possession. With this very chance, very good. Bukayo Saka on the ball there. Chelsea come out wide, and he has a chance toward the Gunners as they're currently playing around on the Southampton box, and Southampton will try to clear their line, but this time around it's halfway. But the referee spotted an infringement in the box, and Southampton has a lifeline this time around.
Yeah, lifeline it is for Southampton. 65th, approaching the 65th minute of that encounter. Yeah, they survived that attack from Arsenal. Can they hold their own to the end? Can they get something away from the Emirates Stadium? Indeed, miracle no detire Jesus.
Just been an attack for Fulham in this encounter, and Adama Traoré with a long one, still Fulham in possession, but lost that in a dangerous position. Yes, Manchester City will turn the fence into attack as they attack against Fulham this time around. Was straight onto the part of his teammate there, but they couldn't hang on to their possession. Still the game between us now. Martinelli on the ball there, chose to drop it out wide. and they crossed into the box, but Southampton through Fernandez couldn't keep that hold of that. Sorry, and it's going to roll out for a corner kick for the Gunners. And this is where I always want to see Arsenal having corner kicks in games. Always a dangerous one.
Yeah, that's why the love taking the game to close to the
11 corner kicks and 0 corner kick to Southampton in this game. Shows how much the Gunners believe in their corner kick. Yeah, but just very chance, very second go for Fulham as they go 1-on-1 with that miss.
Hey!
Oh, what a miss there from Fulham. What a miss. Adama Traore with hat-trick of misses in this encounter. What a surprise. You wouldn't have expected that from Adama Traore. Be wasteful today on a day whereby you expect amount of goals, and Bournemouth are back in that game against Leicester City. It's currently 1-1 in that encounter as the 6th to 7th meaning Bournemouth are back in that one.
You know, talking about this encounter, Manchester City, and it's like Guardiola time is up and about to go. Yeah, they're going to reduce because his contract expire. Yeah, we expire. So, and the fans are during this match they brought out the banner. The place we want you to stay, we want you to stay. Do you think he's going to stay?
No, I think he's going to stay because when you look at it right now, the only club that can afford the luxury of Pep Guardiola is still Manchester City. I don't really see him going back to Barcelona where they are still struggling. I don't see him going back to Bayern Munich because you look at the money he's earning, you look at the luxury, how much of the kind of players he wants, and how much they are going to cost. It's really a lot. So I think he will remain with Manchester City for the nearest future.
They gave him a free hand. And one thing about the Guardiola, he has not given any pressman or any journalist the impression that he was going to stay or not. Anytime such question come to him, he just said, I can't say anything now.
It might just be that is the second goal for Arsenal. And
Martinelli!
That is the comeback, the complete of the comeback. It's Gabriel Martinelli who slotted that into the near post of Aaron Ramsey for Arsenal's second goal. And there are 2 goals in quick succession in this one. The first one, 2 goals in 10 minutes apart. Kai Havertz with the first one for the Gunners in the 58th minute, and Gabriel Martinelli with the second one in the 68th minute to complete Arsenal's comeback in this encounter. What a second half we are having at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 2, Southampton 1.
Wow. What is going on right now? The goals are gradually changing and the table also changing. You know, I thought Southampton would have done the job.
Bukayo Saka with that assist. Is that offside?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It wasn't in offside.
And right now it is the 7th.
I don't think what's it called?
Oh, VAR check. There's an offside there.
That shouldn't be an offside. Kai Havertz was the person in offside position there.
Yeah.
I don't think Kai Havertz got a head onto that ball there. Oh, this is a close one.
Okay, what about the other man from the other side? Look at the other defender from the other side.
I'm checking that. I think his body might just be putting him in offside position right there. Let's see what the confirmation will be. Will the goal stand or will VAR be chalking this off for the Gunners in this encounter? It's the 70th minute, and I'm very sure the manager Mikel Arteta will be praying that goal just stands for the Gunners. We are waiting VAR decisions in that one, but 70th minute at Emirates Stadium, and still Arsenal leading temporarily 2-1 against those Southampton.
Yeah.
No, I don't think this should be off. I don't think this should be off.
I think it might be.
Oh, Bournemouth's goal has also been chalked off by VAR in that encounter. So it's back to Leicester City leading 1-0. But in that West Ham has scored the 4th goal against Ipswich. It's now West Ham 4, Ipswich 1 in that game.
Wow. That's a whitewash at the London Stadium. A ground where they took things from Chelsea. Let's see what VAR.
I don't think this should be an offside.
Stadium. And they should have employed
the offside technology we had in the UEFA Champions League. It's a goal. It's not off. It's onside. Yeah, it's onside. On. Is it offside? On. It's a green line, so it's onside. So that goal is going to start for the Gunners, and we are waiting for that confirmation. If Kai Havertz had touched that ball, probably it would have been an offside.
The goal
Yes, that
stand.
is the confirmation. It's the 71st minute, and the confirmation that Gabriel Martinelli's near post goal stands for the Gunners. Arsenal are 2 goals to up in this one, and it's 2-1 right now in that encounter. 71 minutes, about 19 more minutes to go in that encounter.
All right, seventh assist of the season for Bukayo Saka. What a player for for Arsenal.
He understands that near post assist very well this season. You know, just throw those crosses into those collars into the near post and into no man's land. One player is really going to get onto the end of it, and it has really been working for him. Fantastic season for him. The goals are not really coming that much for him this season, but the assists are gradually coming in, and that is showing that yes, he's now moving from that makeshift of a one pattern player that just cuts in and take a shot to providing more goals for his teammates, which is really good for him also.
Well, I think this has been his way of playing even from the beginning. Is either a shoot or a cross setting. We saw Stanford Bridge last
Yeah.
season. It's either a shoot or a cross setting. So I think it's still about 1, 2, 3 dimensional. It's not that unpredictable. So you can really predict his goals.
And in this match,
It needs to evolve.
yeah.
It needs to really evolve.
And in that Manchester City game, I think if Manchester City are not really careful, if they're not getting the third goal, they are really going to consider the equalizer in that game against Fulham. Fulham are really coming out against the Manchester City, looking for that equalizer, and they've been a bit wasteful also. Three good scoring opportunity in that game for Fulham's winger Dama Traore, but he hasn't been unable to put just one into the back of the net. Yeah, might just be a chance for Fulham, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper there, who's going to have a good cover as his defender there. Talking about Ruben Diaz, really covered him very well there. Arsenal will come out again looking for their third goal. It looks like that one goal scored by Southampton really opened a lot of hunger in the Gunners side in today's future. And Aaron Ramsdale on his return to the Emirates Stadium is not really good as he has conceded 2 goals in this encounter.
Yeah, he has considered 2 goals, and I think those 2 goals there was nothing.
Yeah, there was not. I don't think there's anything. There was nothing he could do about that. So I won't really be faulting him for those goals. We've seen some fantastic saves from him in this encounter. That's really kept Southampton in this one. But Southampton hasn't really done themselves any good in this game. Also, attacking wise against Arsenal hasn't really come into this game. Looks like the mindset the manager, that is the Southampton manager, came into this game with was just to defend against the Gunners at the Emirates Stadium. But Arsenal has really, opened them apart in this one. And we're going straight into the 74th minute, and it's Paul Onuachu who has been thrown in. It's Paul Onuachu who has been thrown into this encounter. Let's see what Paul Onuachu, the Nigerian tall, gangly striker, will be bringing into this one for Southampton. Will there be a chance for him to threaten Southampton? His first time at Southampton didn't end up very well as a relegated, and he chose to go on loan to the Turkish league, where he gave a good account of himself. Won the silver medal with the Super Eagles of Nigeria at the 2023 AFCON. And yes, Southampton Onuachu with his first involvement in this game holds on to the ball there just to go back to Dowling. And yes, the Southampton in possession. They hold on to it at the back. I just hope they will be giving out possession this time around. And Southampton will break out from the back against the Gunners. Stay in the middle of the park as the play. And yes, still Southampton in this game as we're approaching the 75th minute of this game. 15 more minutes to go in regulation time. Aaron Ramsdale will hang on to this, holds on to it, and a long one across the pitch there sends a pass there. Sends a pass back to his teammate, but Ancha couldn't keep that. What a chance there for Fulham there, but they still come very close. But coming very close won't do it. They need to put it into the back of the net, and that is what they really need against the stubborn Manchester City in this counter. As it stands right now, it's 4-2 in that game between Brentford and Wolverhampton, and still 1-0 in that one between Leicester City and Bournemouth, and still Manchester City leading 2-1 in that game against Fulham. And what's it called? It's West Ham leading 4-1 against Ipswich also in that counter. And I think it's full time already between what's it called in the German Bundesliga. We'll be getting results of what transpired here. But back to our focal match, which is the Arsenal Southampton game, which is currently in the 76th minute of that encounter. Still Arsenal still leading in that game and looking to cement their position in that encounter. It's a substitution already for Fulham as it takes out Alex Iwobi for Nelson in that one. The former Arsenal midfielder is into that game, and looks like Fulham are interested in going all out against the Gunners to see if they can get a against
against Man
Manchester
City.
City, to see if they can get a late equalizer and probably a winner in this one. But should they play a full-time draw, I think that player Adama Traore needs to blame himself a lot in that encounter, because he'll be the reason why they didn't get a victory in that game. Still to play right there is still the Gunners. Right there is the 76 minutes as we're approaching the 77th minute. Arsenal hanging on. They have to hang for the next 13 minutes in this encounter. It's still 2-1 the Gunners lead at the Emirates Stadium. We're throwing to Southampton, and Walter Peters will be taking this throwing for Southampton. But Arsenal has a new threat in the box right there, and it's Paul Onuachu. They need to be very much careful with the crosses that goes into their box in that encounter right now.
Yeah, they need to be careful. They need to find one more goal cushion to this one, so that they'll be in safe haven. We saw them lose a 2-goal cushion to Leicester City before coming back last week. So I think that's one risk they don't want to take. They want to seal this one off as soon as possible, because now it looks like the Southampton coach wants to try to attack and maybe see what they can get at the end of it.
You're talking about Aribo. He has been fantastic in this encounter.
Has he been fantastic? I think he has just been average to me.
Average.
Yeah, he has really dropped. I was about saying that he has really dropped. This is not the Aribo we saw at
Yeah, Rangers.
This is not Aribo we saw when he started playing for the Super Eagles. I can remember that friendly match between Nigeria and Brazil, where he held his own in that encounter. But ever since, it hasn't really been the same Joe Aribo we've seen in the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We still need him to get back into that mood, because he was one player, that sold that impression that we have a new Mikel Obi replacement in the Super Eagles. But ever since, he has really dropped form.
Oh, and it's Southampton now trying from a shot. Oh, that should be a goal kick too.
I think Tyler Dimblin also deserves a goal in this encounter. He has been a menace against the Gunners defenders in this encounter, but I think he was a bit selfish here. Where he took that shot for was actually too.
That was actually going to the net.
Was it going to the net?
Yeah.
Was it a goalkeeper block?
Oh, it was the woodwork.
It was the woodwork. Okay, is it a corner kick to them?
No.
It's a goal kick to Arsenal. Is it a corner kick?
It should be a goal kick.
Let's say yes.
Oh, it's a goal kick. That means touch
to
it.
Southampton in this encounter. That means that Diblin's effort took a weekend deflection. Let's see how the Gunners will be defending this. So it's Paul Onuachu in the box. He'll be the target man for Southampton. Long on into the box. Oh, but crashes against the woodwork there. Or a chance for Southampton, but the woodwork to the rescue for the Gunners. Arsenal will eat out on the counter right now. And it's Gabriel Martinelli goes straight across on the goalpost there. But the defender there, Taylor Edwood there, with the defensive work there for Southampton. Arsenal regains possession, and they'll look to threaten against Southampton in the 7th and 9th minutes of this encounter. And the Fulham game is still Fulham, who are coming out, knocking on the doors of Manchester City. Will they be getting their own second goal in that encounter? All the time will tell us. Still Arsenal in possession, and they look to come forward one more time against the Southampton. And returns it back to William Saliba, who goes back to the goalkeeper, David Raya. Raya returns it to Saliba in the center and out of Arsenal's defense. Saliba looks forward into the middle of the back, drops it to Marino, if I'm not mistaken there. And looks forward there, finds his teammate there. It's Arsenal attacking right now. You might just bring a moment for that third goal for the Gunners. Still in the box there, the shots. But this time around, side-netted one there from Kai Havertz. Now we'll be getting to the back of the net for the second time for him in this game. As a goal kick to Southampton. It's 18 minutes gone in that encounter. Just 10 more minutes for the Gunners to hang on onto the slim lead against Southampton.
Talking about Kai Havertz, I think he has been one player that has a lot. Yeah, that one player that has a lot to give to Arsenal, because right now he has scored. This season he has scored.
This should go into the back of the net.
This is the fourth goal for the season, fourth goal for the Premier League, 7th in all competition, and today makes it a 20 goal he has scored since becoming Arsenal player. That's to tell you, he's gradually getting it.
Yeah, yes, he's actually getting it right now. I think he has improved a lot since joining Arsenal, but those crazy moments are still always there. Some expected ball you expect to see Kai Havertz putting it into the back of the net. You still see him still losing it. So I think he hasn't really changed from that Kai Havertz we used to know when he was at Chelsea. But that moment, that's Kai Havertz we saw at Leverkusen that made Chelsea spend that big money on him we've not really seen him in the EPL. And you know, we can argue at it that probably because he's playing an unfamiliar position, that is the attacking position, rather
And
than
that is another
on
goal.
the defense.
Doku
This time around,
for Manchester
getting
City.
that confirmation that Manchester City are going to take this 82nd minute of that game, and it's Jeremy Doku, the Belgian international, with the third goal for Manchester City against this wasteful Fulham in this encounter.
Yeah, so it's Man City 3, Fulham 1. Fulham will have themselves to blame in this encounter. When you get classical opportunities, you convert it against the biggest team in the
Three clear-cut chances.
yeah, the best team in the land. So when you actually get those, I think it's more than 3 because that Adama Traore lost 3. The other ones are still there. And look at how Jeremy Doku took him and took down at him.
Typical. That is a typical winger goal. And I think this is the improvement some have been